High in the mountains in Sognefjorden lies one of Norway's previously largest specialist hospitals, Luster Sanatorium. With the rise of tuberculosis in Norway in the 1900s, it was reported that 6,000 to 7,000 people died annually from this contagious lung disease with little chance of survival. Luster and many other sanatoriums quickly became known as the waiting room for death. But this sanatorium also became known for something completely different as well. The horror movie Wilderness 2. Today we venture inside to find out what still remains of such a dreadful time. At the start of the 1900s, tuberculosis was responsible for approximately every fifth death in Norway, and 60% of those who died were under the age of 30. Therefore, a number of sanatoriums were built all over Norway to house the infected. One of these sanatoriums were this place, HARASTØLEN, also known as Luster Sanatorium. So there's the kitchen. The facility was opened in 1902 and was the tuberculosis hospital for the whole of Western Norway. When it opened, the sanatorium had 96 beds, but in 1924 the capacity was expanded to 120 beds, and later in 1950 the capacity was expanded once more to 150. It's now on top. What's in here?
Furniture.
Oh, wow.
And
there's actually furniture left here.
And a high-end modern fridge.
A modern fridge. This room is pretty cool, with like the pool table. I wonder what type of books that are still left here. This might have been placed later on though. Båtførerprøven, the boat exam.
The economy handbook.
The economy handbook. This is the bathroom. I don't know who picked this color, but it's horrendous. It looks like blood. It's like blood cells on the wall. Wow, look at this. This is cool. It's like the capel. I mean, there's not really anything left here other than this chair. This is how they would say, I guess. Go ahead and sleep in one of the beds, Jan. See if it's comfy.
I will get a disease.
What do you rate it?
Oh, it's actually better than some hotels. Oh, it's quite nice. I don't think the shower's running though.
Okay, let's look at the view. It's gonna be amazing. I'm definitely gonna fly my drone here. So why did they choose to build a sanatorium on this mountain shelf in Luster? A dry climate, pine forest and preferably a thin mountain air was a prescription believed to cure tuberculosis. Closets. They just built like a studio in here. With like four stools. Elevator shafts. HARASTØLEN is at a height about 500 meters above sea level and in a climate that at the time was considered an immune zone against the disease. Or laundry area. I think this was the laundry area because you have the shaft here as well. And then you have the bathroom there as well, where half a toilet is left. I mean, why not? Oh, some old radios. It's pretty nice. Nice view.
It was quite nice.
Yeah. There you can see the old kind of system that went up here. So you didn't have to drive the long way up. Going up to HARASTØLEN, you had two main ways. A 7-kilometer road with 13 tight bends, or by the electric cable car. Although the cable system is out of service, it was operational until the beginning of the 1990s. This was where the cable system ended. On Google Maps you can still see the relics of the old system. And down there is where it went. This is the control room. Really cool with like the
swing wheel.
The swing wheels.
Holy shit. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, wow. It's really big actually. Yeah, look at the machine down there though.
It's quite big.
Yeah. There's a lot of wheels here. But it makes sense. After the Second World War, a breakthrough was made in the fight against tuberculosis. Effective vaccines were made and the need for sanitoriums were gone. Now we're going down the mountain to have a look at where the cable system would end up. Okay, so now we're down at where the cable system would end up. Down the fjord. This was the way John went to get in. So let's have a look on the inside. This is the first time I'm doing aerobics with a dog. Let's see in here first. All right, wow. I wonder if you still can crank it. Kyla, what do you think of this place? All right, let's set up. Kyla, already going up. And look at this. This is where the lift system would end up on this type of platforms here. So I think there was two lines. Probably one was able to go up and one was able to go down. So the weight was balanced. In the years after, the facility was put in use as a psychiatric hospital, but gradually psychiatry was reorganized and as many patients as possible were moved closer to their hometowns. So what's next for this place? For a while they wanted to make it a grand hotel, but then plans shifted and they wanted to demolish the whole thing. And now they're back at trying to make it into a hotel. So we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out. But for now, the building still sits as a dark reminder of the past. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Abandoned. If you want to see more content like this, then click on the video on the side where we checked out an abandoned car graveyard. And also make sure to subscribe, because in the next episode we'll explore another sanatorium, but this time at the middle of the night. See you next week.